Thanks for introducing me, Terrell. You're a mentor to me and a friend. It's because of you and Safe Connections that I feel I can become the person that I've always wanted to be. Deep down inside, and who I've never been able to show to others. And that's what really got to me. So, I immigrated from Bosnia when I was 6. I came to the United States, left from a war. A lot of things went down. I've lost many of my uncles, my grandfather, and a lot of family. I could just leave it at that. But my parents, they personally taught me how to forgive. It doesn't matter what it is. Everything can just be forgiven. Whether it's from just a lot of stuff happened in the war. If many of you aren't familiar with it, it was a genocide. So that was something that really has an effect on our family a lot, and that my parents brought it to me that I need to learn to forgive and be able to appreciate what we have today. Be able to respect people for who they are, and not to let anger build up inside, and not to let the bad memories get to you. Just treat people equally.
We have some vegetarians here.
Because I want to excel for my future. It's not always good to leave the past behind. You have to remember where we came from, which I do. For Safe Connections, well, I was rough around the edges at my high school. Let's just put it that way. So, how would I explain this? I was always the guy that wanted to appeal to the whole public, the audience in the school. So, for me personally, the school was the stage. And I always wanted to be the top dog. What I never realized was, the more I started appealing to people in school, the more people I hurt. Just to be with all the guys that are up there, you know, the jocks, I can put it that way, I guess. I always aimed for that, but now that I think about it, as soon as we started Safe Connections, what really got to me the most was the fact that that's not who I want to be. I want to be who I am, not what the public cares about. It's the fact that this is my senior year, after high school, all these guys that I've been friends with, all the guys that I used to look up to, all the guys that looked up to me, they're not going to be there. It's going to be college, probably a beautiful girlfriend, somebody that you can respect for yourself. But when you think about all the friends that you have, as many of you probably didn't stay in touch with a lot of people you had in high school. So when I was sitting in, I remember the first session, Troll walked in, we were in the library of our school. We're all just sitting there. This guy walks in, gigs off. I got selected by my teacher, so anyways, there was a whole bunch of us there, you know. So we're all just, honestly, we were just making fun of him. Some little guy there, not tell us stuff, so. But I'm glad I actually got called into that group, because I learned a lot. And I learned to become who I am. Because of Safe Connections, and because of who Terrell showed us that we can be. To be able to express our opinions together as a group, and to be able to stand up for females. To be able to stand up for ourselves. Also, one of the most things I've learned, how much damage can be done to a female. Whether it's just flirting, or just, you know, a little wink, a lot can be done. It's just, you have to learn that everyone has emotions. And if you keep going for the same thing that everyone else wants you to be, you're never going to be able to be yourself. And you're never going to be able to express who you are. So I've learned a lot. And I can honestly say, standing here today, I'm a better guy than I was way back then. I respect females. People tell me I'm a sweetheart now. Purple Tie Day came around at our school, and yeah, purple tie dressed up. And this guy walks up to me. What's a purple tie, man? Oh, I'm helping bring awareness for domestic abuse in houses. And he looks at me. You? Yeah. Okay, man. He's actually here tonight. I wish it started our freshman year. How much easier it would have been. Honestly, but it started junior year. I could have been a different guy than I am right now. But I guess it just came late. So, still came though. I'm glad. We also, I remember one discussion. It was called the Rape of Mr. Smith. As I recall, it was a guy walking down a bad neighborhood, dressed up all nice, suitcase. He gets mugged once. Calls the police. Police files a report. Same thing happens the next night. Gets mugged. And they started asking him, why are you walking in a nice suit, dressed up, tie, and everything to a bad neighborhood? So they tried accusing him that it was his fault he got mugged because he was giving the money to the people that mugged him. But what we learned the most out of that was, it's the same with females who are raped. It's, why are you wearing that type of clothing? Or, oh, she got raped because she was doing this and that. No, it's not. It's different. Because everything is different. You got to learn to have emotion towards it. And be able to talk to a rape victim the same way you talk to somebody that wasn't. Because everybody has a story. And I'm pretty sure everybody here has a story behind their smile, as we all do. I wish I could have been part of Safe Connections earlier, like I said. But the scary thing right now is my senior year. So I've decided, as a mentor, Terrell, right there, he's given me a lot of advice. And I'm following his footsteps. I plan on attending a 2-year college to get my associate's degree in social work. Later go on a 4-year degree. And it's major in sociology or social work. And all I can say is, I'm going to walk for him. I want to be in this further work. And hopefully someday I'll be working for Safe Connections as well.